Hey, what's up, y'all? Look who I got in the building.
Given.
welcome to Sophisticated Chats. Y'all already know it's Wednesday. I'm a few minutes late, but it's okay because we have to get things together, okay? But I'm excited because this Wednesday is a little different. I'm not alone, as you can see. Okay, I got some company. And this is the first episode of our WineTALES with WineTALES series, and it's going to be juicy today because I have none other than my blood cousin, okay? Denise,
The biggest.
aka Big Niecy,
Do that. You extra.
the stallion, okay? My cousin Stack. But yes, welcome my cousin, y'all. Get her some Sophisticated love.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's been supporting Sophisticated Chats, which I appreciate. I love you.
Yeah, even though I ain't married this shit,
You ain't gotta be married, girl. This is for everybody.
I just want to be on the ratchet side today. We did the sophisticated.
Yeah, she told me she was gonna bring some more ratchet into the Sophisticated, which is fine with me. I told her I'm okay with it because that's what we here for. We here to talk about whatever. However, this is a judgment-free zone. We speak our mind. We don't judge other people's opinions, but we're here to just get other perspectives, get encouraged, get inspired. You never know what you can take from different conversations that I had. So that's why I like to talk about everything.
Yeah.
Because nobody is the same. Everybody has their own different path, their journey in life, and their different experiences. So that's what I want to do. I don't want to be in a box. So if you like being in a box and think Sophisticated Chats is only about one thing, this is not a Christian podcast. I say that all the time because people know I do love the Lord and I'm a woman of God. Yes, I am. But I'm also a winemaker. Okay, Jesus was a winemaker.
Period.
Hello. We do have dirty wine in the building, and that's what we will be sipping on. I gotta go get our glasses in a minute. But we will be sipping on dirty wine tonight. Y'all know that's the wine that I make, and we have a delicious flavor tonight. So I'm just getting this housekeeping out the way, okay? Shameless plug. Follow me on Instagram at Dirty Wine. Let me put it up there so you can see the logo. This is Raspberry Peach. This is what we will be drinking tonight. It's one of my sweetest reds that I have. Summer flavor, okay? Oh, you need to put over there too.
Yeah, this is my cousin.
We laugh, baby. Okay?
Dirty wine.
We laugh everywhere.
The sweetest. Hey, auntie.
But y'all say hey to me. This is a little ghetto me reaching over. Hey, Cardi. But this what I'm gonna do tonight till we get some more equipment. I told y'all we be live, so this is what you get. You gonna get how we do. This is what it is. We sitting in my living room. We about to chit chat. I don't even know where we're gonna start because I know she just have so much to share.
Yes.
My cousin has been
Two snaps for the open book.
She has been an open book since I've known her, which is all my life. Okay, we literally grew up, played together, family reunions, running up and down the street, dancing
together, everything,
fighting, chalupa. Y'all know how old we is if I say chalupa, right? We used to be chalupping on the Ave. But yes, this is blood. So she has so much. She's been through a lot. She has a story, and she has overcome so much. I'm gonna let her tell all that part. So she's also an entrepreneur. Okay, boss.
All right. Hands cleaning service. Get with me.
Say that again.
Humble hands cleaning service. Get with me.
Humble hands cleaning service. Yes, and I know for a fact my mom has supported her and had nothing but good reviews and good results. So I ain't saying that just because she's my cousin. That's my mama niece. She do her thing.
Okay. I cater to everything. Everything. It's not nothing that you need to be embarrassed about. Nothing hoarders. Everything. I cater to everything.
Oh, it's a lot of hoarders there too. Okay. So I'm gonna let her tell y'all a little bit about herself, which is what I already know. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna go get these glasses, these wine glasses, so we can pour up. Tell them a little bit about yourself, where you from. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, Lance.
Well, this part is from the west side, but I'm originally from the south side, east side, crazy. But, yeah, I'm Denise. My family call me Niecy, majority. I'm 35, one kid. You know, been through some crazy stuff in life, but that ain't never kept me down. I just keep on moving. And that's what I want everybody to get from this whole situation today. If you don't take nothing from what I'm saying and the plugs that I'm giving and I'm shooting out, just keep moving.
Y'all heard that?
Let's get to the wine.
Yes. So we get into the dirty wine before, and I told y'all do not have to drink wine, okay? Whatever your go-to is. Go get whatever it is you like to sip. I mean, even if it's tea or whatever. But listen, I'm not trying to hear you, Takara. I see your comment. All the way back here, somebody put your 2 bottles to the side. That's my best friend, y'all. Hey, friend, my best friend. Both my best friends up here. Hey, y'all. Okay, so let's pour this dirty wine. Okay, well, let me pour you up first. Yeah. This is raspberry peach. So I'm only gonna pour you the real amount of wine you're supposed to pour in the glass. We still gonna be sophisticated. We ain't gonna fill it up. But yes, smell it, sip it,
swirl it,
smell
it.
And I do have bottles available. I do deliver at an additional fee in the Chicago area. Okay. Y'all gotta hit me up. Again, I am on Instagram. I have my Instagram page. It's Dirty Wine. Simple. DIRTEAWINE. Hit me up. We're gonna put an order in and let's get to it. So
hey y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
What's up? I'm gonna start from the beginning before we get to the juiciness. Like,
let's talk.
You mentioned that you're a mother. Mm-hmm. Okay, we both are moms of one son. Hallelujah. 1 and 17 done. 17 and 18.
Let's show you what we was on.
What I'm saying? Because we literally we 1 year or 2 years apart.
I think they months.
That's about me and you.
Yeah.
I think we 1 year. I'll be 37.
I'll be 36.
Okay. So, yep, we 1 year apart. Our sons are 1 year.
1 year apart. 1 year apart.
So I just want to get into that. Like, of course, we were young moms. So before you became a mother, what were like your goals, your dreams, your aspirations before, of course, that had to get altered a little bit?
Honestly, I feel like when we was younger, all I really wanted to do was dance. Like, that was everything for me. That was my passion. That was my release. I danced before I knew I could dance. And people just always told me like how raw I was. So it was just like, I really wanted to just dance, really. And then life happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really wasn't nothing that I could do about that. If I could go back, I'll still probably like pursue my passion. I'll probably be a professional dancer.
So did you want to like travel, like on tours?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Like I wanted to be behind the choreographer.
Yeah, I wanted to like choreograph.
Lori, you sit down.
And 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom cat. Like I was ready. Okay. Let me tell y'all. It does. Of course, when you become a mother, it kind of alters your plan. So the passion never leaves. I feel like, but you just gotta alter some things because I always like kind of tap back into it here and there as well. And we're gonna get into that because you tapped into some other kind of things. You were still dancing and you was the best, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they didn't call her Nasty Niecy for no reason.
Yeah.
But no, so of course a lot of people know that I used to teach pole dancing. Yeah. So I was teaching pole dancing.
Me and this trick did dance our whole life. We've been pop like and dropping.
Pop like and dropping.
For a long time.
She was making a whole lot more money than me though with the pole.
But I feel like that really wasn't. That was, to me, a lot of times I used to get offended in the strip club. You feel me? Because a lot of these girls was just doing it because it was cool. For me, it was survival. You feel me? It was the way my son was gonna eat, and as you know, my son's father is dead. You know what I'm saying? He been dead since I was pregnant. So I had to go in this a whole nother different, total different rate. You know what I'm saying? No support, no nothing, really, no family, nobody that was pushing me or backing me. Like when I had my son in the room by myself.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
By myself. When my son's father died, I dealt with that by myself. Wasn't none of my family, nobody around.
Well, I mean, so because you were young, it wasn't because they didn't take it seriously or something? Did they not know you were that involved with him or something? Like, why?
When I used to come to y'all house was like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my getaway to go to the west side to my auntie house to do. You know what I'm saying?
Then granddaddy come over there and make some spaghetti.
When I was with my daddy, it was always like survival. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was always like survival. Always. My whole life has been about survival.
So you got into exotic dancing.
Because I knew how to dance.
Because you knew how to dance. It was easy money.
And my sister was doing it. She was already in the game. You feel me? Okay. So that put me in the game with knowing people, you know.
Listen. When I say I wanted to go dance with my cousin. It was just a little different over on this end. I felt like around that time I was too worried about what people would say about me and judge me because I was so heavy.
But you
integrated in church.
Didn't have to. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I wanted
coming to the house and going to church, praise dancing. That was the greatest shit.
Yeah, I wanted to do both.
Ever the experience. You know, but
like I love praise dance. I still praise dance.
It was just,
but I like for me. I didn't want to be a stripper for any sexual reasons. Like
it was because you knew you was wrong.
I knew I was good at it and I could make the money. Like it was not about I can do this. I can because I was big as a toothpick. So it ain't like I had like body yada yada, but I knew I was gonna get money because I knew tricks. Yes. I knew how to work the pole. I was gonna get that coin, okay?
The coin.
And I did. I know I do have sex appeal, so I know my body. I was flexible. I was back then like. I would have killed it. Okay, I just needed one night, an amateur night. I wanted to so bad.
Well, didn't nobody have to know though. You feel me? But I'm glad that you stayed away from it because that would have probably brought more heat on us. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people judge us for doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like we was judged harshly. But we like
by family.
Well, it ain't really nothing we ain't been called. You feel what I'm saying? Like we got judged harshly for doing that.
And see, I don't like that either because just because you're a stripper or exotic dancer does not make you promiscuous. But that's what I'm saying. It don't make you promiscuous. Yeah. It don't make you a bad person. Like you did it for survival. I did it for the art.
Period.
I love the art.
Period.
Like people don't understand how much core strength you have to have that ability.
I was just,
okay. When you think like that too, like she a stallion. All this stuff. She had the whole
on them heels,
baby,
for hours on end.
That takes stamina. That takes agility. That takes a strong core. You gotta know how to lift your own weight, carry your own weight.
And I'm gonna always have this mindset. Ain't none of you bitches fucking with me.
None.
Cause walking in my shoes, all you bitches would have folded.
Listen, my pole just sitting in the closet with cobwebs.
Like bitches would have folded. You feel me? But also added extra grace because my sister was right there with me. You feel me? We created a team and we dominated that shit.
Yeah. Like, when I say
we been everywhere.
They was traveling. Like I'm like they were getting flew out. Okay, to go shake them. Like. To me, though, and another thing, some people probably not know about me, but I don't know if y'all remember the talk show Ricky Lake.
I love Ricky Lake.
And this was like, I think I was like, no lie.
Jimmy Jones was.
I think I was in middle school at this point. Like this, I was this young. I was a virgin, okay? I was in middle school. I was a virgin, but I saw an episode on Ricky Lake where it was porn stars from London. Oh, God. And they said they made $2 million a year.
You wanted to be a porn star.
Girl, I was like, I'm gonna be a porn star. Because what?
I wish I could have been a fly on the wall when you told my auntie that.
I don't think I ever told my mama that, but if she watching, hey mom. Like, but no, I saw that episode on Ricky Lake, and I was just like, they're making millions of dollars just to do something you're gonna do anyway.
No, it's way more.
If you like, but that's what I'm saying. As you watch the show, of course, they talk about how they got to get tested on a regular basis, and you know, like they don't really have a choice, and who they have. Like when you get more in depth, you like, you know. But as a kid, you just think like, I get $1 million just having sex. Like that's what was going on in my head at that moment. At that point, I was like, I'm just gonna be a porn star. Like so, then when exotic dancing, I think the closest I got to that was I was a go-go girl. I used to dance at 15, 20, but you know, we didn't take clothes off and nothing. But
I remember when you tried out for the Chicago Bulls, baby. You ate that.
I did try for the Love Bulls, and
you ate that.
I'm just gonna say politics is real, okay? The Love Bulls was politicking. Okay, I was literally told that it was already 2 black girls on the team, so I'm probably not gonna make it.
For a black city. That's crazy. Like,
and they put me up against, they literally pointed me out. It's like 200 girls in this stadium. And after we all went in groups and did the routine, they picked me and this white girl to go head to head out of all those girls.
Look at Yvonne. So get them coins. That's why we the way we is.
Right. So I get them coins. Listen, I'm telling you, I was just like, I didn't want to do that. See, Auntie about to take me back.
See, at first, I used to be worried about what people think because that was the type of person that I was. I was really naive. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was like, but before that, I was selling drugs. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Like, so what? So how did you get exposed to that world? Because I know you said your sister did it, but like, is that how y'all was exposed to it? Like, how did it come about?
No, my sister was already dancing a few years before me, but she had got introduced to it by somebody in our family. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that's the type of family. Like on that side of the family, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like based off survival. It's either you one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like either you having shit, which we weren't coming from parents that was having shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we had to get out there and get it on our own and then a baby came along. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you manage that? Because I know you thinking like, especially when you found out you was having a boy, like at one point did you think about quitting because you were having a son?
No, I did. I quit.
Like you?
I did quit, but I got back into drugs.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, this was the way I was taught. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
just hustle.
Exactly. Like I promise. Like I feel like if my daddy never gave me anything in life, my daddy gave me his hustle, and I feel like he gave that to all his kids. Like, if it ain't coming in, you gotta go get it.
You gotta go get it. Now,
so
I would say that that's something I think that was just instilled in us across the board.
For sure.
Go get it, because I mean, in a sense, look at it now, especially like with your cleaning business, you still a hustler.
Yes.
You still know how to get it to grandma and make that mentality. You just taking it to a more
people don't
solid
understand once you start hustling, it's hard to break that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, everything that you do, everything, even when I was working a real job, when I was working at the airport, I thought about that like hustling. That's why I never stopped, G. Like my supervisor used to have to make me go home. Like, wow, you doing too much. I'm in there counting hours, counting them up. You ain't coming to work? Okay, I'll work your shifts, count them up. I'm telling you, G, like for 5 years straight.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like everything in me is hustle. Everything in me is hustle.
And see, with me, I had to learn how to hustle because, first of all, a lot of people think I was just privileged because I had 2 parents in the household. No, ma'am, no, sir. It was not that simple like that, okay? Just like any other family, it got real, it got dysfunctional. Real life happened when you deal with parents that have an addiction, you know, or parents that mismanage money or just wasn't educated well enough to educate you.
For sure.
Finances are not so great in the household, okay? So we might love each other. We gonna throw a barbecue, baby.
Okay,
Somebody get some stamps.
a big one.
You know, so we still gonna, you know,
It was always
what
the
family
barbecue.
do. You know,
We ate.
but baby, them lights got cut off before, gas got cut off, evictions happened. You know, like we still grew up going through all of that, even with 2 parents.
Yes.
So that doesn't mean it's just like money floating around because you live in a 2-parent household. It was still a struggle. So for me, the hustle came in with me because I just kept saying like, I'm not gonna be like this. I don't want to grow up in a household, especially if I have a husband, and still be struggling. Like, I need to figure out how to manage money better and get to the money. It's stuff that I wanted I couldn't get because my mom just couldn't afford to give it to me. So once I started working, I feel like having my son really pushed me into that.
Yes.
Because I would have been making money.
Because where the jacket's gonna come from?
But
where the milk gonna come from?
At that point, it's like, girl, now you gotta work. So at that point, it was always in my mind that I have another human being to take care of. I can't never not have a job. I can't never not have no money, no matter who I'm with or who say they gonna.
And that's how I felt because it was so much moving around and all of that. Like I had to pay highway. I paid for babysitters for years. You feel what I'm saying? My son didn't really go without nothing. Like if it wasn't like I was bringing it in, raking it in, but it just was hard because I was doing it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have nobody. Like I could see if my baby daddy was alive. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't being there. But I ain't had nobody to force my son on. You feel what I'm saying?
What I can say that I was kind of privileged with.
So I wanted to go draw my out at the door like it's your baby.
I was jobs I worked. Like I was quick to quit a job, baby, but I found another one just like that. I feel like I had the privilege to do that because my son father was active. You know what I'm saying? Like he got him on a regular basis every other weekend. We kind of worked with each other, work together to make sure, you know, neither one of us was being inconvenienced, stuff like that. So I had a little help on that end, so I can understand. Yeah, young guys just having a different mindset.
I never would have thought that stuff would probably go like that. I thought as I got older, things would have got easier. When I was younger, shit was real hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from a 1-parent household. My daddy raised me. I don't know my biology. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to my uncle.
I know how my son feel on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we relate in that aspect, and that's why I went so hard because I refused to be what my mom was to. Like I want to let my father go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna fight tooth and nail. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do, bitch. I don't give a fuck if I gotta stand out on the corner. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, and there's no judgment because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody's saying. Nowadays, yeah, it's a lot of different ways to make money.
It wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that back then. Like you couldn't just go get a car and drive Uber.
No.
Or do DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? Like
you go get a car and get to an 8-ball. And go chop that bitch up.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like it was literally you going off survival. Like, listen, I want to kind of shift gears. You know, we got to get a little bit more juicy.
Oh.
So doing this career, your dance career, I gotta know what the money.
What about it?
Like I just feel like that lifestyle was just exciting. I know you was doing it for survival, but at some point was you really like
in the beginning
enjoying the lifestyle? Like what did you benefit?
Okay, in the beginning, touching the money that I touched in the beginning, that shit was little. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. But it was so many places that you could go work. Every day you had somewhere to go work. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it wasn't really a problem. Like the money added up at the end of the day. If I went out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You feel what I'm saying? I'm good for the rest of the week. I don't have to really move. You feel me? Unless I want to. But the hustle in me is going to make me get up and go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But once we got to them clubs, like KLD and Club O, and like once we was touching them clubs, You want fucking with us because they brought a new confidence. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything in there is a competition. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bitch, we got the throw balls.
I was about to say like that.
Like, I don't know,
like so catty in there.
It was fun. I can show you right now my phone fights every night.
Really?
Every night.
Like y'all was in fights, or y'all was it was
see the whole time. Like, I'm not too my own or not like that, but didn't none of them hoes want to fuck with me on my sister G. Nothing. We had to make an example out of one little couple bitch. These two bitches that came from Houston, they wasn't even from Chicago. So they really didn't know how we was getting it up.
They didn't know y'all like
this
that.
night I wasn't even working because my sister called me and told me, she says, bitches up here trying to bully me.
Don't be the older sisters calling the little sisters.
Okay. I'm like, what? She like, these bitches on bullshit, whatever. Woo. You know me, I fly right up there. Fly right up there. I'm trying to see what's going on, so I sit throughout the night. I didn't even get dressed or nothing. I just sat throughout the night and just watched everything that was going on. The end of the night.
So when she called you up there, the night hadn't even really started yet.
It just had started. Like, this bitch jumping in my sister money piles, sitting on customers' lap while my sister dancing while her money on the floor. Like, first of all, if you don't know, that's the one shit
I was about to say
that it gets you killed. You feel me? So they was on that type of time, but I don't know if that's cool in Houston. But here, we don't fly like that. Yeah. It's rules to this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta respect the rules, and then you really don't know who he is. I just got money showered in Houston at a pool party when I was in Phoenix. And it's a beautiful building. It was like an Arab dude. I don't care what nobody say. Money touching your skin in the right way, like that shit falling on you like rain. That's a different kind of. I was looking back because we in the pool, so I'm like in the pool twerking, and I just like when I'm looking back, I can see money like falling down. I'm like, they got it so funny. It's a different kind of. I was like, it wasn't a whole lot of money, but that's what trick hoes right now into the strip. They go to the club, like their first day. Oh my God. I swear to God. For real. But it be them type of bitches. It be them type of bitches that be talking shit in the club. Like, these strippers. Y'all bitches right in here trying to pick up our money. Y'all in here shake y'all ass. That's wild though. They trying to pick y'all in here shake y'all ass for free. But you can talk about me. And that's what, because this is what I used to say about people that had something to say about me teaching pole classes. Because girl, like, first of all, I was instantly getting called up. I was being called a stripper because I taught pole dance classes. Never stripped at a club or nothing like that a day in my life. Only for my man. But I can't. But why? Because I'm not one of the strippers. You see this ass? For a reason. This motherfucker worked when it needed to, okay? When it needs to. Period. It's gonna bring the form. Listen. But I've never been a pole girl. Okay. I started learning, you know what I'm saying? But height ain't my shit. Right, all up there. I'm too big. I used to, but it was so crazy, like how women was just looking down at me doing that. I even had like women come to me and tell me like what I was doing was a sin, and like God is not pleased because I'm teaching women. Like basically, they told me like I was. Do they know pole dancing is art? That's what dance. Period is an art. Any form of dance is an art. Anytime that you have complete control over your body and make it do what you want it to do is an art. Okay, and that's what people don't understand. When I say I had to get down on women in the church for coming at me sideways, and at the time I was married. That's another thing. I'm like, y'all don't even understand. Like, I got a whole husband who don't mind me doing this because you training these hoes like take their husbands. That's what you. That's what it is. First of all, you should be booking me, okay? That's what you do. I probably could have saved a lot of marriages if you just would have booked me. Period. You training these hoes to take their
You
husband.
could have just booked a private session.
That's what they mad
And
about.
all would have been well. Some of y'all probably would have still been married right now. But anywho,
Don't blame the message.
because you can never, you go ask my ex-husband right now while we're not together. He's not going to say anything about sex or being entertained.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Anywho, they was just like, I'm condoning fornication and all type of stuff. And I'm like, so y'all really, what you think you know about me, you don't know. Because if you actually took one of my classes, most of the women that leave my classes always come up to me and thank me because the class gave them a boost of confidence. It made them feel sexy again. Some women had gained weight and was uncomfortable with their body now because of the way their body was changing. Some women was going through midlife crisis. Some women had just had their baby and came outside for the first time and just wanted to feel like them again and feel like it was all type of women coming to my class and leaving feeling good. It had nothing to do with sex.
You gotta have confidence. That definitely give you confidence.
Yeah, it does.
To step out in front of people and do that, it definitely give you confidence. Because before we started working in the clubs, I didn't have the confidence like everybody else. Feel me? I had to really scan the room. Like, look how these bitches hold their head up. You feel me? Like, they got.
And so it's like a little intimidating at first.
At first, yeah, because you ain't going against you ain't going against competition. At first, we was doing like a lot of parties, bachelor parties and shit like that.
So
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. It wasn't competition unless some other girls got booked or whatever the case may be. But when you walk in the club and you see the competition, so it make you take the step, bitch. You better go back there and look in that motherfucking mirror, bitch, and find the baddest.
You better find her. You better find her.
I don't give a fuck what you got to do.
You better find her.
And my way to do that that's how I learned how to do makeup. Like,
okay,
that's really what pushed me into getting into makeup. Like, I used to do people makeup before I even knew really how to do makeup. People used to be in the club like, "Can you do my makeup?" All the time.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these little bitches that got the clout they got right now, I used to be the bitches dolling them hoes up in the club. You feel me? Like, that's why I told my sister, like, gee, we really got gifts. I mean, we give back to these hoes. My sister, you make the clothes.
Y'all, I was just saying, y'all was like the full package. Both of y'all can do hair and makeup, and CC over here making the clothes.
So we making y'all
custom, unique outfits.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And like, we was the dream team. Gee, we want nobody fuck with the dream team. Nobody.
I used to remember seeing them flyers. I used to be like, "Them my cousins."
On every flyer, we did dance for every celebrity.
I saw y'all flyer. I can't remember what club there was. I remember I came out the club and the flyer was on the cars, and I'm like, "These my cousins."
Was on every flyer. We did dance for your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. We did dance for like we did like it wasn't no limits to that shit. But after a while, this shit just.
So are all the KODs the same? Which one the best?
The best one was in Miami. Cause you seen shit that you didn't see. You got bitches flying from 50 feet in the air off the ceiling. You feel me? Like, we seeing shit. Bitch, I'm standing there stuck. Like, you feel me? Like, you seeing shit you never see. You seeing all kinds of shit you never see. Like, my first time in Miami, we had a ball. Them niggas love Chicago. Really? We had a ball, made so much money. Just off the rip, we was from Chicago. That's it. And they clubs don't close.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Y'all out.
They don't.
Yeah, they clubs close.
Yeah.
You can go do day shift or night shift whenever you want to. At any club.
Yeah, because it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. We was in Miami. We stayed on the beach because we
Chelsea, you know, used to help count them garbage bags, bitch. You know.
Oh, garbage bags.
You know.
But yeah, them clubs definitely stayed open. So yeah, I'm good. But so let's get into your business now. When did you stop dancing?
It's probably been like 5 years.
5 years now?
It's probably been like 5 years.
Have you ever had the urge to go back?
No. I promise you, like I left the club off based off my tolerance.
Okay.
I just could not tolerate it no more. Like everything was getting to me. Like I did the loud music, the bitches, the drama. You feel what I'm saying? Like the shit that you gotta do to even coach yourself up to even get to the club. You gotta get up.
You just like, yeah.
Like I was just
get older, your patience is just like,
Yeah, I just couldn't take it no more.
So how did you get into the business? Your business now?
I always loved to clean. Always. I always been a clean freak. I always like to clean. I can come in anybody's house and just start cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
it was
definitely
just like,
because I mean,
I don't know why
I'm like clean my ish up.
But the more I feel like the older I get, the more OCD I get. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit didn't trigger until my brother died. Okay. A lot of shit did not trigger me until my brother died. I can't even lie to you. Like, before that, I wasn't even thinking to do no cleaning business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, then life happened. Life was happening. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, what do I want to do? Like, what make me feel like this is what I want to get up out the bed and do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just kept on.
When it comes down to it, that's really what you got to really think about, because I feel like anybody can get up, go get a job.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and if you disagree,
now I'm a damn good employee.
Listen, anybody go get a job,
so I can be a.
But what do you want to do when you're not dreading getting up in the morning? You'll actually enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't doing it every day for the rest of your life, it's something that's tolerable. Where you not like, I gotta get out the bed and go to
that's how it was, but I don't want people to think like, oh, look at her, she prissy, she this G. I get down and dirty. Mm-hmm. Feel me? My cousin Kevin called me when they had that big ass storm. He like, cause I think you got a clean business. He like, I want to support you. He like, but my basement flooded. Mm-hmm. I'm on my way. Yeah, my son came and knocked that shit right out. And then not only that, I feel like I'm pushing it because I want my son to have something. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents didn't leave me shit, but had everything. Even though my daddy's still alive, but he ain't leave me shit, but I had it. Mm-hmm. So I want my son to have something. Like when I leave this world, like whenever that may be, you know what I'm saying? Like he has something to stand on or build himself. Cause he got it in him. But he just that new generation where they lazy and they dependable. You know what I'm saying? He get up and work every day, but he still got that laziness in him. You know
I definitely understand.
Like raising a teenage son, it's way harder than one.
And I feel like in this era too, because everything like they just have. I feel like they have a lack of like just being social in person. Like they lack that. Because everything is so
social anxiety.
It's like they don't know how to really interact in person with people. Like that's how they don't know most of the time when they being rude or they being disrespectful, because you sit up here and type in acronyms and talk to each other and eat
not only that, scream at a phone, at a TV all day. You saying brutal shit all day, and then like my son just triggered by a lot of crazy shit. Like to be honest, he be really letting these bitches stress him out. You feel me? And that's where his attitudes come from. Like he'll come in the house frustrated because his girlfriend did something. And when I say something to him, he just so irritated. Mom, like,
see, and my son, he like that with just his friends, period. What I do like about him right now is that like he tried to have a girlfriend. They was together for a few months or whatever, but his mindset is really like, I ain't really thinking about a relationship right now. You know, I want to focus on my career goals and stuff like that, which is cool. I'm glad he has that mindset. But that friend group he got is still like,
it's popping.
They be into it off and on so much. This week you ain't your friend. This week you ain't talking to him. Next week y'all finna go to the movies together. I be like, So that's I don't even get
it. Gets so irritated. And I promise, I just told my sister this. I think the last time me and my son really had like an aggressive moment. These times now, right now, is the most times I wish his daddy was alive. You feel me? Because I don't know what to do, but lash out harshly because you a man.
Get aggressive.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You never gonna feel like you're gonna body me.
That part.
It's never gonna happen like that.
That's why I still be stretching. I gotta keep some of my flexibility so I can kick that tall nigga at his throat.
It's never gonna give it up like that. You never gonna feel like you gonna run up on me. It's never giving
that part.
And I want my son to continue to think, Mom, I'm crazy. I want you to continue to keep thinking that. Yes,
keep thinking that.
I am the epitome of I brought you in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear me? What?
And then go be at church Sunday morning. Okay. Praising the Lord.
Ask God to forgive me. But do you be feeling bad?
What?
How you get into it with your son?
I used to. Not lately. Lately, I have a different mindset towards it. I think that's why I don't feel bad, because at this point, I can really. You're older now. This is my thing for him. Like back then, when he was like a younger teenager, like in his early teenage years, I used to feel bad because I used to be like, dang, he didn't have to go that far. Like he's a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like he figured it out. But yeah, it's like, but at the same time, it's like you be trying me and you just not getting it. Like this is my thing. This is me across the board, not just with my child. This is with anybody I have a connection or a relationship with. Mm-hmm. When you back me into a corner and I feel like I have no way out, you're giving me nothing but a choice to just lash out on you. However the fuck I gotta get up out of this jam.
That's how I feel too.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Because I'm not a confrontational person.
I'm not a confrontational person, and I'm very vocal. So I don't have a problem telling you how I feel about something. And I can approach you respectfully.
Amen.
But once I tell you what the problem is,
and you keep doing
what I'm telling you, the problem, I feel like after that, it's almost like you trying me. Like you want to see it. You want to see what I'm saying. So that's why I'm not going to say nothing else. Like I tell people all the time, if I say something to you about a problem that I have, that means I didn't already watched you long enough to tell that this is a habit. This is your character. This is what you do. Sure. I'm not going to never say anything or complain about anything if I see it for the first time. It's the first time. Okay. Maybe, it was just a bad day.
How many times for you?
Baby, 3 times. 3-4 times. It takes 30 days to create a new habit. So the longest I give you is a month to see how many times you're going to do this. 30 days. Okay? That's how long it takes to create a new habit. So if this is something you realize is an issue, you're going to need a month to work on that.
Who said that? It takes 30 days to create.
I mean, that's just, if you take 30 days to, like that book, the Top the Burn book, that was the 30-day thing of trying something new.
Yeah.
That literally made me create a habit I literally get up in the morning now and be like, what can I do that's different today? Mm-hmm. Something new today to make me feel better. Whether it's self-care, making another person feel good. Like that's like on my mind now because it integrated in my head. I was forced to do it. I made myself do it every day. So now it's like, it's a part of my daily routine. Yeah. Like it comes naturally. So they say like, I even implement that with dance. Mm-hmm. If you learn a new dance routine, I say give it about 4 rehearsals.
This bitch still be going to like dancing with the heel and quirk. I be so mad.
Back in class.
I be so mad, G, because I be wanting to do that so bad, but
why you don't?
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
like I just feel like I'm not in a headspace.
Ain't nothing to it but that's where you're supposed to go.
I know that.
That's why you're supposed to go.
You know what's so messed up is the fact that I know that.
That's what I'm saying, because that's what it is for me. That's why when you just said that, it's so crazy, because I just said that the other day that I need to get back into a dance class. Mm-hmm. I I have not been in the dance, like being a student, like, you know,
Yeah.
just taking a class. Like, I've been dancing because I just choreographed for a stage play. But
I'll be looking at your snap like,
but that's me working and being a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to go to class and be a student. I don't want to teach.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to go to class and have a good time. So that's why when I take those hill classes, it's therapeutic for me because it's my comfort zone. And also, like, it's a boost of confidence. It's just like, I just love dancing freely. And that's why I like heels classes, because, you know, they'll teach you a 1-2 combo real quick, but you freestyle for most of the rest of the combination. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be ready for that freestyle. Like,
I only watch concerts. I only watch like performances and stuff to watch the choreography. It never be.
And that's why, first of all,
it never be for the artist.
It never, not for me at all. I always watch for the dancers. Because first of all, I don't care what nobody say, baby. No award show, no concert, ain't no nothing.
Yes.
If you do not have dancers. Because ain't nobody gonna want to watch one person sit on the stage and sing 10 songs
back
the whole time.
For sure.
You need a little pizzazz.
Like a little bit you dance Chris Brown, the ball. Oof.
Don't she be tearing it up? Oof. She been dancing with him for a long time.
She cold.
She used to dance with Sean Bankhead. Sean Bankhead, I've been following him since the beginning. He finally getting his recognition because he choreographed for Victoria Monet. And he did stuff with Tiana. He did stuff with Misty. Mm-hmm. He finally getting his recognition because he did stuff with
Tiana Taylor in the artist development.
Yes, I love her too. I love her too. Ooh.
I love her too.
I love Miss Tiana Taylor. But what I will say this year, because I haven't watched the BET Awards in a few years, but the BET Awards this year, I don't know what it was, baby, but the choreo was on point with everybody.
But
everybody
Glow had the best.
You think Glow had the best choreo?
Yes, Glow had the best. Sorry, Glow had the best. Glow.
Well, Glow and Meg, I would put both of them.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna lie. Victoria Monet snap.
Oh yeah,
and that was her first performance.
But when she did with Tiana Taylor, she ate that.
Yeah, she ate that down. But Victoria Monet by herself, she did 3 wardrobe changes. She did. She gave us 3 looks in 3 minutes. She did. Cut up. Y'all don't understand. I was like,
she a dancer naturally. You feel me? So I feel like that's to be expected.
Like her, never failed me. Her, Chloe, Coco Jones, like they're going to give it. They're going to give it every time. Chloe Bailey, she be on her Beyonce. I don't care what they say. She studied Beyonce, and she got it naturally too. Yes. It's like a difference, like a person like Sierra.
I'm glad she came into her own.
Me too. And that's what people. I wish people just like leave her alone, because that's when you was in your early 20s, especially when you got a nice little body and you feeling yourself like she got money.
Some y'all hopping up on cat the way she's
like leave her alone. Period. Living her best life.
Like, she's not trying to be a kid no more.
And that's what I hate.
And then people
like stop putting people in the box and stop thinking the way people originally come out, like that's how they're gonna be forever. Like people don't elevate and grow.
Gee, they didn't glow Haley up before they did Chloe. Cause she had a
baby. I'm about to say they grow her quick. They made her grow up because she had a baby. She's still young.
Yes.
Her baby did still young, man. That baby, how many months old? He took the baby to get a haircut. A line, and I mean, like what?
Oh, fuck that.
And then his response was, y'all need to mind your business. Y'all just y'all didn't grow up with a father to take y'all to get a haircut.
No, what? You fucking young man.
I'm like, how old is he again? Why did he just say that? How did you just correlate people telling you not to touch that baby head at 3 months old?
You can't tell new parents. You can't tell new parents nothing because you couldn't tell us.
Girl, I want to know everything. See, that's what I'm saying. It was different with me.
The only thing that I required when it came to my child was do not pick my baby up.
And see, I had one.
That's it.
I just had like one shutdown. Well, and shocking, my mama,
if he ain't
shut everybody down.
Oh, he don't need nothing to leave my child alone.
Say Sean was at my baby shower, at the baby shower, because he came 2 weeks early. That was the only time I really just like went crazy. Like I literally had a nervous breakdown. I'm at the baby shower crying. People just talking, not even paying attention. My mama stopped, looked at me. She said, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you crying? Like, I'm not saying nothing to nobody. I'm just saying crying because I'm like, people keep wanting in their room, touching my baby. And I said, don't nobody touch my baby.
For real.
Like, he only 2 weeks old.
That is a real thing.
Like, he ain't supposed to be here right now, but he sad to come early.
That is a real
He gonna act like he not here. Like, I just got so mad.
I had a very quiet child. My son didn't cry.
Yeah, Tayshawn was such
a good baby.
That's why he couldn't come here.
That's why I want him to go back so bad.
Like, I want him to go back to like 5. Like, go back to like 5.
I be watching our videos. I be like,
that's what I'm saying. I miss him when he was like 6 and 7.
when
When
he
he learned how to make
love you 100 times a
he
day.
made little homemade coupons for me to watch movies. He'll come in my room like, I want to use a coupon to watch a movie and eat popcorn. Like,
so cute. That's what makes me want to have another baby.
Heifers and stuff.
That's what makes me want to have another baby.
I know, thinking about that. Yeah. So you get baby fever a lot?
Hell yeah.
Really?
I love baby.
Now I know if my best friends still on here, they gonna be shocked as heck that I'm saying this, but I've been having it too.
Yes, she is bad because babies is coming at a rapid pace.
I think it's because I live by myself.
And then I'm like, you know what I be thinking about, cousin? I swear to God, I be like,
I cannot believe
I'm so in a hurry for my son to get older.
And now it's like,
now he is there. It's like, what am I gonna do when he walk out?
And what's crazy
and don't come back?
What's crazy is my son actually want me to have another child. Even now,
For real?
he still say that
he
said I owe him. He says I owe him.
That is your obligation.
And my whole thing is though, like, this is what we bought.
But he grown now, so
you not about to play with me.
You not
because you got me out in the streets and I have a baby and I can't find you nowhere.
But I do be having baby fever real hard.
And I want a girl if I have another baby. I don't want another boy. He's talking about little brother.
I don't want no.
I think I don't want another boy. No. I want a girl. She gonna be something else.
A little me? No.
Something else. But to be honest, I think I'm just afraid.
She'd be gorgeous.
I'm afraid to have a baby right now. Like, in the way this world going. I need to see who the president about to be.
I feel like I'm not laying down having no motherfucking baby for no temporary ass nigga.
Well, I definitely have to be married again.
Like,
I know that's not
because that was in the cards.
That don't mean nothing because
really before my baby did die. You feel what I'm saying? Like, me and her was in love. Like, we loved each other. Like, that was in the cards for us. You feel what I'm saying? So when I told him I was pregnant, my baby was happy. You feel what I'm saying? And he died 2 weeks later.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always tell myself that my son really a miracle child because
you was grieving during your pregnancy then. So I know that was
my son almost died a couple of times. Hell yeah. Like, I had G cousin. I went through some shit with that. Like, I stopped talking, everything. Like, they had me going to therapy. Like, I was not there mentally. I was not there mentally. And I knew I wasn't there mentally. But I knew for a fact, one thing's for certain, two things for certain, I wanted my baby. You know what I'm saying? But everything else didn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's how I felt. When I found out I was pregnant, it was the end of my senior year. And I was just like, I told my baby daddy, I was like, we're not saying nothing to my parents until after I graduated. Because it was right. I found out right before prom. I got my prom dress made. My seamstress had to like loosen up, like take out my midsection of my dress and everything because I had gotten like a little push. So I went to prom pregnant. Nobody knew though, because I was still up there doing the Sierra walk and hitting the O and shit. Like I was still dancing and everything. Like I was not.
But I was not a pregnant person either.
But I stayed active until I had him. Like I
was not like
the day my job
lay down and put your feet up. I was not one of them.
But even though I was high risk, I had to once I hit 7 months, I had to go to the doctor once a week for them to monitor me. But other than that, I was active. I was cool. I went to work. Like I literally went in labor on my last day of work, and my job was throwing me a baby shower at work. and I couldn't make it because I wanted to labor. So
Antonio was chilling. He was late.
no, Tayshawn was like, "Get me out of here!" Like
my son was late. He was 2 days late. And bitch, I had him in 3 hours.
See, that's the thing. Tayshawn came early, but I was in labor for like 14 hours.
I had him in 3 hours.
My dilation was
by the time I made it to the hospital, it was time to go.
I wish that would happen for me, girl. I had to walk.
But you know what it was? I was all the way in Gary, Indiana. You feel me? But all my prenatal care, everything was in Chicago. You know, I was traveling back and forth. I was staying with my baby daddy mama in Gary. And I just started feeling uncomfortable like a motherfucker. She just like walk. I'm walking up and down the street for hours. She like, you bleeding? I'm like, no. She like, your water bust? I'm like, no. She like, keep walking.
Well, first of all,
she like, it's not time to go yet.
I was so mad because they was gonna try to send me home. Because first of all, I felt uncomfortable because
I didn't have a summer baby.
I was trying to juice. And it wasn't feeling right. So I was like, nope, it's not working. Then it felt like I had to go to the bathroom. So I called my mama and I told her, like, it felt like I had to use the bathroom like a number 2.
Yeah,
and she was like, don't. She was like, don't.
That mean that baby finna fall.
Yeah, she was like, but it wasn't like if my water didn't break.
Man, neither they broke.
But I had to get induced because once I finally dilated, my water still didn't break. So they had to like break my water because he was still like ready to come out. So,
but honestly, why
it happened so fast?
I never got
my water
was because of the traumatic pregnancy that I had. I didn't have a good pregnancy. Okay, I was depressed.
See, that would be the only part I would want to experience. Like once I have the baby, I'll be like,
I wish the baby could just be here.
My pregnancy wasn't. It was kind of slow.
But I think that's why my son looks so much like me. Because I used to look at myself in the mirror and just cry.
Really?
I swear to God.
So did you deal with depression during your pregnancy or post? I was gonna ask postpartum too, but like, where's that like during your pregnancy? Because
you know, like my baby daddy died when I was almost 3 months pregnant. Okay. So from that point on, it was an ass kisser. Because I had to plan my baby daddy funeral. You feel what I'm saying? I had to go identify his body. I had to do all of this in the early stages where you would the most rich
first trimester, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to go through all of that shit and do all that shit and still stand 10 toes. You feel me? I knew already what I was getting into, and I knew I was gonna keep my child. You know what I'm saying? That was never a question on my mind about that. Like it was never ever a question.
I think this is something we should do a deep dive into. So I think this is a good segue into part 2. For next week, we could talk about, postpartum, not even postpartum, like because some women are just go through depression and traumatic experiences during the pregnancy. It's not just always after you have the baby. Like there's a lot of stuff you deal with during the term your pregnancy.
Oh, I was so mad. I said, did nobody tell me about a lot of shit? I was so mad. Like the swollen feet and your baby moving around like that. Nobody
told me how to clean yourself after you have gotten stitches.
That burns so bad.
I was mad the whole day when I did that to myself.
That's true.
I didn't want to talk to nobody because I was like, why? No, but this is important.
And that cold pad don't do shit.
Nothing. Listen, we could talk about we're gonna talk about this next week, okay? Men, you are still welcome because you need to know about this. You need to know about women's bodies, what we go through, what we deal with, whether it's pregnancy, menstrual cycle. Like this stuff is not off limits. I feel like men should know about this too. So don't be getting all grossed out. It's real. It's part of life. We're human, okay?
Yeah.
You like to benefit from it, so you need to know about it and be educated about it, okay? So you can take better care of it because some of y'all be playing too much with it. But yes, we had a good chat tonight. Thank you, cousin. Y'all gonna see more of her because again, she's bringing more of the ratchet to the sufficient ratchet, as she say. I was not being ratchet enough for her. Okay, so we're gonna continue this conversation next week because this is a episode series. We're testing it out for WineTALES with WineTALES. If y'all like it, we can keep going. But until now, we're doing 4 sessions. So make sure you tune in these next 3 weeks. Join the chatterization. Also, I need y'all to let me know in the comments tonight if there's any particular subjects or topics that y'all want us to touch on. We want anything. Okay, so we're talking about whatever. This is WineTALES with WineTALES. Nothing is off limits. Okay, nothing is off limits. I'm telling y'all. So, hey cousin, love you too. That's Tiffany. She said she love you, cousin. So, yeah, make sure you jump in the comments and y'all over there on live too. Tell us what y'all want to hear us talking about. We just want to know. Again, you don't have to sip wine or alcoholic beverage. You can go get your tea, get some coffee, get a nice, bottled water, whatever your zhuzh is, whatever you want to sip on. But we just chilling, we talking like what we was doing tonight. You see, puffing.
Period.
Okay.
Nothing's excluded.
Nothing. Okay. We out here. It's live, so we're authentic. You getting reactions. You getting natural reactions, real reactions. None of this is scripted. So we just gonna chit chat. Like that's what we doing. I'm with my cousin. We talking about whatever. But we gonna keep talking when we leave out here though. We just leaving y'all. So we'll see y'all next week. Have a good night. Love y'all. Thank you so much for your support. Like, share, and subscribe. Love y'all.